I want to define today market segmentation as the process of dividing a target market into smaller, more defined categories. I don't want to get academic, so I just want to use very simple lay language, dividing a target market into smaller, more defined categories. Many examples I'll give you, so just chill for a moment. So market segments share similar characteristics such as demographics, interests, needs, or location. Now, I want to make this practical for you this beautiful morning. Sometimes when I'm talking to entrepreneurs, and I've done this for the last 20 years, I ask them, who are you targeting? Even others, can you imagine, even people writing books, I ask them, who are you targeting? And then they tell me, I'm targeting everybody. So what if there is only one thing I want to persuade you today, if there is only one thing I want to convince you today, you cannot target everyone. There is no such a thing as a product or a service that targets everyone. There is no such a thing. So today, I want to give you my 4 market segments. Now, let me give you a warning in very good faith. The market segments I'm going to give you may not be the market segments you have come across books. As a matter of fact, the market segments I'm going to give you today may not be existing in any book. Now, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, but I'm also a scholar. And as a scholar, I also come up with my specific models and my specific frameworks. So the one I'm going to give you, you may not get it on Google, you will not get it in books. So my first G, I call it geography, or my first segment is geographic. Am I targeting Africa or am I targeting Asia? There are things that sell in America that don't sell in Africa. There are things that sell in Africa that don't sell in America. Number 2 is what the second G is gender. Gender. Let me just ask, just for our thinking, are there products that you can't sell to men? They are only for women. Even if a man buys, he's only buying that product for a woman in his life, a daughter, a wife, a mother, a sister, an aunt. Do you have products you can't sell to men? Tampons, sanitary pads. Let's go more beyond that. What else? Bras, handbags, exactly. So the truth is, gender is a major market segment. Number 3, and very tricky, the third G. My third G is called generation. We have 6 generations alive. 6. We have the silent generation. Just note it down, note it down, note it down. We have the silent generation, 1925 to 1945. 1925 to 1945. They are normally called the silent generation because they were oppressed and they never raised a voice. Then we have the baby boomers. Baby boomers, 1946 to 1964. 1946 to 1964. Then Gen X, Generation X, 1965 to 1979. 1965 to 1979. Then we have the Gen Y, the millennials. Gen Y, Generation Y, 1980 to 1995. 1980 to 1995. Then we have Generation Z. In Africa, Generation Z. In America, Generation Z. Gen Z, 1996 to 2009. 1996 to 2009. And finally, we have the Alpha, sometimes called the Alpha generation, 2010 to 2025. Any child who will be born until 2025. Let me give you my last G, group dynamics. Group dynamics. And the main group dynamics are three: income, education, beliefs. Level of income. You can never ignore that. Anytime you're thinking about the market segment, what type of a car, what type of a house, what type of a phone, what type of clothes. Number two, level of education. Can I ask you, are there things professors prefer and the rest of the people are not bothered? Scholars generally, are there things scholars like and the rest of the population is not bothered? Give me an example. Books is one of them, yeah. Libraries. So publishing, logic, leather bags. All right. Research, yeah. Then we have beliefs. There are things Muslims don't buy. There are things Hindus don't buy. There are things Christians don't buy. There are things Christians cannot, they buy hiding. There are some things, if you are religious, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, so long as you're religious, you buy hiding. Let's be honest. If you are targeting a niche market, top market, not mass markets, what one thing comes to your mind? Brand, that's the word. It's not even quality, it's the brand, the label. Can I tell you something? Don't be cheated that the rich are looking for quality. They buy the label, they buy the brand. Is it a Nike shoe? That's their concern. Is the car Mercedes? Is it a Range Rover? That's their first concern. Now, what happens when you're considering the low income earners? Middle to low, lower middle to low, lower middle to low. What comes to your mind? One word. What are the affordability? That's the word, affordability. Can I afford? That's the word. So ladies and gentlemen, for me, I divide the market segment into those 4 G's: geographic, gender, generation, and group dynamics. Let me say this. Let me give you 4 reasons why we should be concerned with market segmentation. And I need you to remember this. Customers buy for their reasons, not your reasons. They buy for their reasons, not your reasons. So let me give you quickly 4 reasons why you must be concerned with segmenting your market. 1, why segment your market? 1, you remain focused on your market and strengths. You stop being all over. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Number 2, you understand your customer deeper. You study him or her intensely because you know this hospital is targeting children from lower income, or this shop is targeting children from 0 to 3 years. I'm keeping diapers, the non-milk. You are very particular. Now you get to understand what the parents of these little children are looking for. Number 3, you design specific ads and market messages tailor-made for the needs of your customers. Even your flyers are specifically for that particular market. Let me ask you, if you are targeting boys aged 11 to 15, if you want to sell something to boys all over the world, boys of working class parents aged between 11 to 15 years all over the world, what one product can you sell to them? Working class parents, boys 11 to 15 all over the world, what one product can you sell to them in this time and age? Let me see. When I see it, good. PlayStation. Peter Muga got it. Number 4, and the last one, you understand the market and the players in depth, and you refine your brand standard, how your brand stands out from the rest. You understand your market, then you're able to say, how will my brand stand out from the other players in the market? And I like the way Samir writes. Samir says, blue with gaming fronts and figures. Samir even suggests the color for that particular age, because boys, basically you're thinking about color blue and gaming fronts. Fantastic. I'm trying to say how you segment your market affects even your marketing campaigns, how you brand yourself, how you advertise to appeal to your target audience. On my FB, I know I'm targeting the working class. There are many noisemakers on my social media, but I know who buys my products. On 5th of June, I'll be hosting a very special product on master public speaking. And I know who can come for that particular class. In as much as I may want to reach everyone, not everyone is interested with that kind of a thing. It's guys like you who are interested on honing their public speaking skills. So I have 1.4 million people on Facebook, but the people who really buy my products may be less than 10,000. That's the truth. So differentiate between the population and your target audience. That's why in your research class, you are given 2 terms: population and target population. That's different from the universal population. The research population is different from the target population. Who are you targeting? Now, the most important question that I want us to address today: how do we segment the market? Number 1, define your market. In what industry are you operating? How large is the market? Is the market geographic or demographic? Step number 2, segment your market. And the question you have to ask yourself, what are the main segments in your market? Understand your market. Who are the players? Now on your screen, look at point number 4. Build your customer segment. I'm going to use KCB as an example. Now, one of the segments is Biashara Club, or rather the bigger one, SME, the bigger construct, SME. Now, 4 things on your screen that Biashara Club does for you. 4 things on your screen. Biashara Club does training, business networking, convenient banking, international exposure. The Biashara Club does training like we are doing right now. Number 2, business networking. That's why in every single meeting, you are asked by Moses and Yabura, introduce yourself. When they tell you that, they are not asking your name. Your name will not sell anything. They are telling you, introduce your business. Number 3, they are giving you convenient banking. You don't have to queue like any other customer. They value your time as an entrepreneur. And number 4, they give you international exposure. That's why they organize trips to Kigali, Rwanda. They organize trips to China, Beijing, or Guangzhou, or Shanghai. They organize trips to the US. Those are the 4 things they promise their customers.